Welcome back, Slapdicks. This is Around the Lunch Table, episode
35.
35, yeah.
Too many to count.
Can't remember. 35, yeah. It's 35. And first and foremost, before I forget, we all should thank our sponsors, Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads to life. And speaking of sponsorships, we have an interesting announcement.
So, as you all are aware, Jordan Obaya State,
A videographer,
president and CEO of Aperture Ocean Productions. Co-owner. He has hooked us up with a sponsor. So me and Z and I, the proper grammar there. Thank you, Mrs. Ray and Miss Beeler. We are doing our first special. We're gonna do a Hot Ones challenge. So we are doing and we're both horrible with spicy things.
I like mildly spicy things, but anything over that's a little spicy,
dude, I'm sorry, but it's always like Armageddon fucking sauce or fucking nuclear blast or Iwo Jima. No, not Iwo. What Japan country got nuked or city?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Hiroshima, yeah. Fucking. It's always like these.
Hiroshima jalapeno.
Yeah. Yeah, they always have horrible names for them. We're gonna do that, and we got a new sponsor.
They're sponsoring the Hot Ones.
Yeah, they're sponsoring the Hot Ones episode. So we'll give them a little sneak peek. Cascadia Pizza in the King County area is paying for our wings.
Yes, thank you guys.
A $10.95 value.
Well, it's two of those, so actually it's like after tax, it's like $25, $26.
Yeah,
so.
you gotta write it off.
Well, actually, for all this, it actually might be more than that because there's quite a bit of wings for each sauce. So.
Yeah, there's 10 wings each. There's 10 sauces, 10 wings.
Well, that's more than $25.
That's 20 wings. I'm saying we have to pay for the sauces. Because we have to buy the official Hot One sauces that are, whatever.
Oh, we have to do. We can't do the hack ones. We got to do them.
Yeah, exactly. We got to do the real ones.
Thank you, Cascadia.
Thank you, Cascadia. And another thing, for those of you watching, Jake Todd made a painting.
The painting finally came out, yeah.
Of Around the Lunch Table, and it is beautiful. It's beautiful. Shout out the great Jake Todd. Follow him on Instagram and Bumble and OnlyFans. You can find him there. So, Z. Talking about talking about current events. Guess who just got out of prison? Mr. Bill Cosby,
the free man.
The free man. Shout out Bill, Mr. Bill Cosby.
Back on the prowl.
Do you think he wore his sweaters in prison?
You can't.
Well, they probably, were like, hey,
Hey, Bill, for old time's sake,
Do you think he did like stand-up nights there? He's like, in
the flowers. And the flowers and the bees
and the bitches.
You know what's interesting is not until like a while back I didn't realize how rich he was.
He's fucking loaded.
He's like $500. He was worth like $500 million.
You want to know something? Before Trump was president, if someone said name the person who quoted this, grab him by the pussy, would have said Bill Cosby. But it was our president. That's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bill Cosby's out. I don't want to say shout out because we all know he was guilty. Just like OJ. The OJ thing's crazy because it's funny that everyone knows he killed the bitch, but it was like it was a glove.
It's widely assumed he did. He most likely
widely assumed.
Yeah.
I mean,
widely assumed.
Have you ever been on jury duty?
No.
I've never been asked.
The thing is, I never wanted to be because it sounds like a waste of time. But now that I work a lot, I'm like, please.
The problem is like my work, they'll write a letter and be like, it's basically because people have been like Joe got asked for jury duty. And I believe the owner of our company wrote a letter saying that it is vital to the company's profit or whatever that Joe stays at work and then you don't have to go. I'm like,
that's
I want to go.
Because every company can do that then.
A lot of them do. But I want to decide life and death. And if
the thing is that owners of my company are probably too lazy, so they
won't
do it.
I imagine it's like a power thing. It's like life and death in my hands. If she's hot.
It's not life and death in your hands.
I mean, what if you get a really good case? You don't know what case you're going to be on. It could be fucking...
Yeah, but the odds of getting a death penalty are very low. And you're not going to be dealing with high-profile cases.
Okay, going to prison...
It's more like misdemeanors and shit.
Going to prison for life is... my mom actually got selected as like the head juror, and she came back and told us a story about...
I thought you weren't supposed to talk about it.
She didn't talk about it. I don't know. A woman I know...
No, I mean, if the case is over, I think you can. But I'm saying you're not. I don't think you're supposed to talk about it.
I don't fucking know. Anyways,
Amy.
She said she was on this woman I know, not my mother, a woman that I know. She was on this case where this girl and guy were boyfriend, girlfriend. They were like in their like teens or whatever. And the mom
Were they
was there
petite?
too. Petite teens. And fucking the dude. So what's funny is I don't even know what the case was about because this wasn't what it was about, but it all just came up because the girls were bitching. The dude was fucking the girl, his girlfriend, obviously, and then he was fucking the mom. And then some weird shit went on, and then I don't know what was the crime there.
That's Sly Dog.
I mean, you know, banging a MILF ain't a crime. It's highly encouraged by your friends.
It's an accomplishment to some.
A gold medal, gold star.
And the Nobel Peace Prize to others.
And the Emmy goes to the guy who banged the
Hunter
MILF.
62.
Did you ever
Wait, time out. We didn't really expand on the Cosby thing.
yeah. So
he's
going on tour.
no, he's not.
No, he is. That's the whole point.
He's not. I'm saying he wants. It's noted that he wants to revive his comedy career. First of all, the first big question I have: how? Second of all, he's 84, 85.
He's in his 80s?
He's
That's
like
one foot in the
80-something.
coffin.
He's 80 something. And the thing is, he's legendary enough. If all this shit didn't happen, he could. I'm saying he could, quote unquote. But like now, what?
56 young
That'd be like-
girls come up and make a statement.
That'd be like Harvey Weinstein being like, "Hey guys, I want to shoot a movie. Who wants to come?" No one would come because it's Harvey Weinstein.
A lot of people would come, but
That's fucking fucked up.
no, you have to want it to come.
But I'm saying there's no. And what like his agent? Hey, dude,
This is a great
This
idea.
is a great time, dude. This is a great time for a comeback, man. You're fresh off this case.
Can you imagine fucking
Only 75 women came forward. It's okay. You're good.
OJ Simpson's manager is just like, dude, I think you should do it. Fucking go back.
I know. It's just like I don't understand that. Yeah, that's never gonna work. So
I mean,
sorry, Bill.
Yeah, I mean, the people that go,
I'm
let's
guaranteed
keep an
people
eye
that
on
even
them.
play chess with him at the fucking nursing home. Probably it's
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
He was in prison, not a nursing home.
I'm saying, wasn't it one point he was in a nursing home?
He was in prison.
No, I know. I'm saying, wasn't it one
Do you
point?
think he got raped in prison?
No, because he's a celebrity. He doesn't get housed with everybody else.
So your social stature depends what cell block you get put into?
But if you're a very notable figure, you don't get placed with everyone else.
I mean, no one's going to
because then
rape
people
Bill
will
Cosby.
target famous people, and he's worth $500 million. I think he can get his own cell.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine myself in prison. Like
Everything has a price, James, and there's always.
I can't
a way to
imagine
welcome the
myself
law.
in prison being like, I want Bill. Like, I'm going to fuck him in the ass.
It's more for like probably the notoriety thing. Like, hey, I fucked Bill Cosby.
Just some big dude that's jacked to shit.
Now who's doing the fucking bill?
Yeah. Ooh, nice. That was good. If you were in prison, like, what gang would you join up with? Because obviously, the first prison rules are you punch the biggest guy there, and then you get your
That's
ass
a
beat.
myth, but I will say,
You have to join a gang.
look at my skin color. Look at yours. That's who we would be with. Simple as that.
So you'd be with the Latinos.
Mexicans, Latinos, whatever. I
Yeah.
guess.
I don't want to, and I would be against this, but I guess, I mean, I have to be with the white guys.
You have to be.
So what, am I going to be a fucking white supremacist? A Nazi fucking symbol on my
Unless
forehead?
you want to get fucked by everybody.
I would stand.
No, you would
I would
not.
say Nazi is...
After the
No.
That's not how it works. Now, how do you know how it works?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. So do you think that... So, you know, guys go to prison. They have needs, you know, as everyone else does. So, you know, when they start fucking each other in the butts, like
We're also going to fuck him in the ears.
the mouth.
Okay, well, anyways, where are you going with this?
Like,
Sounded very intriguing.
like these guys aren't gay. But
Well,
like,
that's why they say getting fucked in prison isn't gay. It's prison. Have you ever not jacked off for like a couple months? Try just being in a camp with only dudes for 10 years.
when was the last time you went without jacking off for a couple months? I've noticed it's when I was in love. Like the infatuation
That
stage.
is so
Okay.
absurd.
No, I am telling you.
God, look at this Disney fucker
Fuck
over here.
you. Let
don't
me
know-
say
that
what I wanna
makes
say.
No fucking sense.
Let me say what I want to say because I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. I'm opening up.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't pee today because I didn't drink that much water.
No, I'm saying it's when you're like infatuated. It's like
You feel like you're disrespecting them by doing it?
No.
Is that what you're going to say?
No,
Okay,
I'm
thank
just saying
God. I was about
I'm
to-
not in the mood because I'm so horny when I'm around them.
That is so stupid. I've never heard of
I
it.
am open up my feelings. This is what you do.
That's not opening up. That's just telling me something you were thinking.
No, that is the thing. Okay, you know what?
I'm just saying.
What is the longest time you went without jacking off?
One time I went for 39 days.
So you counted.
Yes.
So it was a challenge.
Yes.
Was
no,
it-
November.
No Fap November. I've
And
done
then
that.
and then I continued it. And I was like, Who am I trying to impress?
Yeah, exactly. It's like just me. It's just me here.
The only person you have to impress is the guy in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's like that scene from Wolf of Wall Street. I don't do it because I want to. I do it because I fucking have to.
Yeah. I mean, it does clear the pipes, you know. It is healthy. It gets the heart rate going a little bit, you know. I mean, the first time I ever did was in I think I was
Jesus Christ.
I'm an open book.
I guess so.
Hey mom, if you're listening, stop.
Anyone's
here.
parents.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Not a good idea, huh?
I remember we actually talked about this our first times, but it was with Aiden and Jordan, and a woman who shall remain nameless now was there, and they wouldn't open up, so we stopped the episode. So this is actually new content. The first time I ever did was I didn't know what I was doing at all. Let me
I got
rephrase
that part.
At all.
I got it.
I didn't know what I was doing. I remember laying on a pillow, and then I just kind of moved, and I was like, oh, that, you know, feels okay. You know, and then, you know,
I don't hate it.
and it was like, and then it was like, am I gonna pee?
Wait. Whoa.
Wait.
Okay, wait. So let me get.
You
this
have to tell your story after this. So.
My story is not that. Somebody say this. So your first time was fucking a pillow.
I would call it.
You were humping a pillow like a
a
dog.
dry hump. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know what it was.
How do you even get there from doing that?
I'm saying I was just laying on a pillow like I'm
was it like ribbed pillow? What the
No.
fuck? How the fuck does that work?
ribbed is for her pleasure, not his.
But it still can be both.
Have you ever used a ribbed condom?
No,
It's not.
because I'm not a fancy guy.
Yeah.
I require the basics.
Dude, they have studied like fire and ice. I remember a guy we know was like, dude, you gotta try the fire and ice. Like, yeah, I wanted to feel like I have chlamydia on. Fucking.
No, I want it to feel like, you know how your throat feels after you eat 8 peppermints? Yeah, I want my wiener to feel
Yeah.
like that. Why?
Basically numb. Maybe you could last longer with fire. And wait, who gets fire? Who gets ice?
If they're really good marketers, they would get it each different time.
Yeah.
But
Well, the one
But
is.
I think
one is inside the condom. One's outside. Which one's
I have
inside?
it. I have it. So when you're in there, right? Okay, think of when you eat like big red gum. Okay?
Yes.
You're eating, it's like spicy. You open the air gets in, it's cold. Fire and ice. That's gotta be it. So when
it's
you're
big red gum.
So when you're in, it's warm friction. There's a lot of warmth
Yes,
in there. It
yes.
feels like a big red gum. And
Okay.
then you go out and then blizzard.
Like a
it's
dragon.
It's cold. It's like the
Like a frost dragon.
no. But I'm saying maybe
I've
that's
never
it.
used one.
That's that. I mean, either that is my hypothesis.
One of the ones I'll never use is the studded ones where there's like little fucking balls on it. It's like, why?
I know what. Why
You wanted to feel like a shotgun went off inside you? Like, what the fuck? I'm not doing this.
they're,
The little BBs. It's like,
yeah,
fuck.
but they're like it's just for like so they. It's so they
Stimulate-
drag around the edges.
drag. They're just pulling on. They're grip tape on
No,
it.
you know what
I want to fuck with sandpaper.
No, so okay, imagine they had these like condoms, like the little sticky hands that grab as it went in.
Just pulls you in.
She's like, oh,
No, this baby's got hydraulics on it.
this condom's trying to crawl out.
Yeah. What was the first time you jacked off? Was it like how did you know what to do?
I didn't. I think
Exactly. I didn't know what I was doing.
no, I didn't. And then I'm like, okay, this is nice. And then as I got close, I was scared of what was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna pee.
So for a couple months, I just didn't go there.
Just edged for a couple months?
I edged for a long time.
You had blue balls for like 2
and then,
months.
but no, I didn't notice that. I'm like, oh, my balls hurt because I didn't, I was fine.
Yeah.
But then, finally I was like, you know what? I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna do it. And so I just walked to the bathroom, and I'm like, and so like I was standing like I was in a
Sharon!
But the thing was, when you're erect, you can't exactly stand up normally and pee.
Right.
So you have to get perpendicular.
Or you do
So
a handstand.
I was perpendicular.
Okay.
And so
You were trying to pee?
no, but I'm like,
Oh,
in
you were
case
gonna do
it felt like I was going
Yeah, I
to.
thought
So
I was gonna
just in
pee too.
case, I was preparing for the worst case scenario. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to commit. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Let's go on the other side. Let's pull back the curtain. Enough with the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
Enough with the smoke and mirrors.
Yes, we want to see. And I was fucking frightened. I'm so glad I didn't do this because I know a lot of people did. Everyone that do,
Yeah.
like in middle school and shit, we all had talks about it
Yeah.
at lunch and shit. Like
All we talked about.
Yeah, so all about our stories and shit. I'm saying, I'm so glad I didn't because a lot of people did it. I almost went to my mom like, hey, there's something wrong with me. And then at school, other people tell me something. I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, so we're good. This isn't
Yeah.
just a me thing. You know? So
I
we're
feel
good.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you ever have a wet dream as a kid?
No, like
I had one as a kid, and I did that to my parents. I didn't know what happened, and I ran in. Luckily, I didn't like tell anyone that, but I actually didn't know what happened.
that's the thing.
And,
I
yeah.
never. Yeah. No. I not like when I actually.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't.
I wish I could remember that dream.
You know, Brandon. I could say his first name. Brandon had. I'm not gonna say his last name, but Brandon, one of my good friends, Brandon always had. He was always a big deal at the lunch table. Because, and if you guys didn't know, around the lunch table, he always had hilarious fucking stories, and so everyone would sit around and want to hear what Brandon had to say. And this one time he was telling a story, so he had like a wet dream apparently, and then his dad came in, and this was like in the morning when he woke up. Like he woke up, he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And his dad came in, so instantly he knew what he's like. Oh, and his dad like sat on his bed. He's like, and his dad and him had like a tough talk the night before or something like that. And so he's sitting there and he's like, "Hey man," like he put his hand on the blanket. He's like, he's like, and then he's like, "Hey, it's time to get out of bed." He's like, "Oh no." And then obviously he was being productive. His dad was like, "You want something you want to tell me about?" Or because obviously his dad was he probably knew.
You can sense the energy.
Yeah, and his dad was like, and then his dad had apparently asked him. He's like, "Do you have a wet dream?" Like just straight up asked him, and he's like, "A what?" He's like, "A wet dream." And he's like, "A wet dream," and like acting like he didn't know. And then he went.
So his dad obviously
And then,
like saw
this is
it
the
or
funniest part. And then he goes to the bathroom and closes the door. And he's like in there for like in like obviously he's like trying to clean himself off because he has this shit all over him. He has to leave for school and shit. And then he hears and he's like, "Oh my fuck!" And he hears a bang on the window. "Told you you had the wet dream." His dad went to his bathroom window. It's like, "Told you you had the wet dream."
See, like there's two sides of parents. There's the ones that are like overly sexually open and the ones that just like don't talk about it ever. I want to be in the middle, you know?
But at the same time, it's such a weird conversation. Like the whole, as your kids are growing up, it's in the back of your mind and you're just like, I just don't even want to address it. And so you only address it when it comes.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah. Like when if I have a son and the shower is like 45 minutes long, it's like, all right, I need to put some Drano in this. Like
the thing is, my parents just let it go.
Really?
Like I'd just take 45 minutes.
You almost got caught once, remember? Oh, you did get caught. You were in the bathtub.
I got caught a couple times.
You did? A couple times? I only know one.
This is why I call you CNN. The bathtub thing. I was never in a bathtub. I was like in the
I
shower.
remember
and
this story.
I know, and I remember telling it, and I was never inside the bathtub.
Then tell the truth.
No, I was like taking a long ass shower, and they just like, "Oh, you were what were you doing in there?" I'm like, and they were like waiting outside the door because I took like an hour and a half long shower.
Use all the hot water.
Yeah, and they're like, "What were you doing in there?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing, just showering." And then obviously they knew, and they were just trying to guilt trip me into like, I don't know,
like admitting it. Yeah, I almost got caught once. I was on the side of my bed, like on the floor for some reason, because my bed was at this angle you could lay on the floor and like you couldn't see if you walked in the door. And I don't know how long I was going for.
black locker behind your head.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I don't remember how long I was going for, but then I remember just like boop, peeking up, and my mom's just sitting there like looking. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like looking for the football under my bed, and then I just started looking under my bed, and there was no football. But yeah, that was the only time I almost ever got caught.
All right, anyways, we've talked about jerking it for
quite a while. But back to speaking about prison. So there was a prison. So you know how like prison guards will like have a relationship with the prisoner.
That doesn't happen much, but I know you saw the article. Like,
well, no, you told me about this.
Yeah, it was a thing.
How does that work? Like, do they like fuck
easily
on ground times?
The lawn. You know what I read? This is kind of fucking gross.
What?
She had cut a piece of fabric out of her pants in her crotch area, so then they could fuck, and then she could walk away.
Wow, that's a keeper right there.
But she was married.
Well, I mean, you're in prison. You're not married anymore.
Yeah,
like, he's not waiting.
But I think the real thing she got in trouble for, she snuggled like drugs in for him and shit.
In the Rice Krispies.
I don't think she got jailed for smuggling Rice Krispies.
No, I'm saying they would smuggle drugs, and that was just an article. He would smuggle Adderall and shit in the Rice Krispies. Because I didn't know you could drop off snacks to your loved one. I thought they checked that shit. Do you remember in The Longest Yard where they hid cleats in a cake? It's like you didn't think they'd take a slice out.
I don't think they hid Adderall in a Rice Krispie treat.
They did. It was an article.
No, I'm saying you told me. Like, oh, no, they traded the Adderall for Rice Krispies. No, they didn't.
No, they put the Adderall in the Rice Krispies. They put the drugs in the Rice Krispies, and then they got a snack in the mail. If I was in prison, would you write me?
No.
Good. 'Cause I wanna
I'm just
see when
kidding.
get
Yeah, I
back.
would write you. I'd come see you and talk to you on the two-way telephones.
Dude, press 1 to fucking... I actually had one of those. I'm not going to say who it was. Someone I know is in prison. And they wanted help. You know when someone's like so far gone, like they've been in prison all they know is jail, you know? All they know is prison. He was like, I'm going to start a t-shirt company and we're going to make religious shirts. I'm like, I'm glad you found religion in prison. But,
Hey.
and since I was good with computers, he
Rock
wanted to-
bottom's best place to start a foundation, huh?
Very true. He wanted to call me. And I remember answering the phone. And it was
I have a business offer for you.
investors?
Possibly
you. He had a, and so I answered the phone. And it said, you're receiving a call from the United States Penitentiary. Press 9 to answer. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. And so,
Fuck yeah. Maybe it's Wheezy.
yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? I got some new lines. You want to listen to my bars?
Didn't he do a rap on the phone? I believe there's
I
a
think you're
song
thinking
where...
of Bobby Shmurda.
No, Lil Wayne did a verse for Drake over the phone. Now, that's dedication. Now, the other thing I will say is I read you have it now, the
Yeah,
diary
I
of
do
Lil
have
Wayne.
it,
Didn't sound that bad. He talked about watching TV. He never talked about getting fucked or anything. Did he?
No, but like
Yeah.
fucking prison's not. Oh, it sounded pretty good.
No, I'm not saying it was a vacation.
Believe it or not, celebrities get different prisons than normal people. It's just how it is.
I don't get that. Just based off your social stature.
Because you are more sought after if you're someone well known. It's just a fact.
So if ATLT pops off and we get in trouble, you and I are fucked.
That won't happen. But I'm saying if you're someone who's anybody, you're not gonna throw you in with 800 people because you either get raped, killed, or both.
Jesus. Did you ever see Shawshank Redemption?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember when they put the thing in his ear to suck his cock?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he had to like.
I don't remember that.
They wanted him to suck his dick, and so to make sure he didn't bite on it, they had like a thing in his ear, and so if he did, they'd shove the thing through his ear, like a shiv.
Ooh.
I hope that's the right movie I'm talking about.
Was that? What?
I remember that.
No, I'm gonna go.
It was called like the something sisters. They called them the sisters. I'm serious. Just type in sisters Shawshank Redemption. They wanted him to, suck his peen. Which, to be honest, I mean, I was, we've had our dry spells. I was perfectly content with just beating my own meat. I've never been like, you know what, I'll fuck a dude.
Well, yeah, but I guess, after 10
Prison
years,
rules.
you've never really done it without 10 years.
I mean, but I've been jacking off for 10 years and I'm still chilling.
Exactly. I'm saying, imagine not for that long.
They don't have rules of not jacking off.
Okay, God. Fuck.
You're the most argumentative person I've ever met.
No,
Let me argue.
I'm not. You're a binge arguer. You just love doing it for no reason.
That wasn't necessary. ATLT breaks up over argument.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Okay, you're right. Thank God you're right. I was like, what else did you fucking see that?
What did it say?
It says, when Andy tries to fight off the latest attempt, Boggs threatens to shiv Andy through the skull if he does not give him and his buddy oral sex. Nice.
I mean, what would you do in that situation? Would you take
I'd
the
suck
shit?
his dick.
Yeah, it's all about how you can
Eye
do it.
contact and all, I guess.
He didn't say you have to look at him.
Well, what else am I going to look at?
I mean, it isn't.
His pubes? What else am I going to look at?
It is an intimate gesture, I'd be like,
yeah,
oh,
it's like, hey, I'm giving you this so you don't knife me in the head.
yeah, it's like, maybe you and I can go out for lunch after this, see what's up.
And then after, I'm going to a therapist.
Yeah. Did you ever see the show Prison Break?
Not all of it.
It
but
got so stupid because they broke out of
it
like
was a
four
really
pris-
good start.
It was a hot start.
Great start. Great start. to the
Dude's
show.
like an engineer. He gets the map
it
tattooed
was
on his back.
It was a sick fucking story.
And then after
dude.
like
It was-
season 7, they're like
it was Prison Break and Lost, dude. Those were like
Lost.
the
Evangeline Lilly's come up.
dude. Oh
Yeah.
God, I love her.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't
The
But
end-
no, I'm saying in that in the Breaking Bad, I was in Prison Break era, like Lost. Those are the two that were pretty in that time, right? It was like Lost.
The
and
ending
Prison
of
Break.
Lost was like, remember they found
didn't
that
watch
like
the
portal?
ending.
They found some like tunnel to heaven. The whole thing was a dream or something. I don't know. I hate that.
What a cop out.
I hate when
Hey, we're out of ideas. Just make this be a dream.
yeah, they actually had a seizure and they fucking whatever.
Yeah, like I don't.
So,
understand.
here's a question. So, say you were in a coma, okay,
okay.
for life,
I'm in a coma for life.
or you're just like you're in a coma for years. Do you want me to just end it or do you want me to stay by your bedside? How would you want me to act?
Okay,
in that
well, the
situation?
thing is, I know. Okay, am I gonna come out of it or not? If I'm at some point, yeah, just don't sit there, but just wait for me to come out of it, and then give me a couple moments of, and then end it. Yeah,
a couple moments of what?
just something. Be like, hey, give me a nice dinner, real quick.
You're in a coma. You can't eat.
After I wake up,
What?
so I can enjoy.
I'm not gonna wake you up and then kill you.
So I can enjoy a couple life. If I've been in a coma for 10 years,
if you wake
my
up,
body,
then you're fine.
I'll barely be functional. By that time, I'm already in my 30s. Fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens when you come out of a coma? Your body just doesn't work.
I don't think that's true.
You're laying in a bed. You're not moving.
I know, but you can come out of the coma and be fine.
You can be fine. But I'm
you
saying,
know, like in the movies when
you just said life, and then I'm thinking I'm done.
I'm saying like, you know.
Get your hands off my mic stand. Fuck you.
Hey, that wasn't necessary. Anyways, what I'm saying is, if you were in a coma, like, okay, so say you had like a disease, a disease, where you're gonna like, you're not gonna be all there in like a year.
So like
Alzheimer's, I don't know.
Dementia.
Yeah. Do you want me, like, we watched The Notebook the other night. Remember the girl
The old couple. Yeah.
Yeah, but say you're not old. Say we're both like 35, 37.
If I'm going to a point where I'm just done for.
Yeah, would you like me to?
Yes.
How would you like me to do it? We're gonna get it on record.
Well, if I say it on record, it's not exactly legal, so I can't really say I want.
Well, we would sign the contract before. I mean, I'll do it, but I want to make sure I'm not going to prison.
Did you know, if I'm not mistaken, you actually legally can sign like a.
It's not in the United States. It's in Switzerland. You can go there.
And it's like a dual. You can actually.
Yeah,
have somebody. I want them to take my life.
I believe it's in Switzerland. There's a company that does it. Which, by the way, who starts that? Hey, for the people who don't want to live, I'll kill you for money. Like, fuck. But I believe it's in Switzerland. Correct me if I'm. You know what? Don't correct me if I'm wrong. You come for facts. You don't come here. It's in not our country. You can sign it away, and someone.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah. Oh no! Now he's laughing.
I would like one thing from you right now. May I ask a favor? I would like you to stand on the fireplace and sing 30 seconds for 30 seconds cover song. If you had to sing one thing.
All right, fuck it.
It could be fun. It doesn't have to be like you try singing. Give me some. Everybody, we're having open mic karaoke night right now. Acapella. James Theodore Spence. If you're not watching, he's standing up on the thing. He's gonna give me something.
All right.
Wait, should I give you a genre, or is that too hard?
Yeah, give me a genre.
We listen to the same music, so an oldies song for sure.
An oldies, okay.
And you can sing it. I'm not saying actually try. Like, just do something.
Oh, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna fucking make some people cry on the podcast.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Get your ass up here and join me, please. Dun, 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 dun. Almost there. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
What's the next part?
Got commitments, what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Never gonna make you.
Nice one, James. Nice one, James.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here all night. I was gonna do a Black Eyed Peas song or possibly Pitbull, but that's the first one. When you said oldie, that's the first one that came to mind. What is a song?
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Once we find our center, then you might.
No, finish it.
Never seen Mulan. No. What's that part in the movie? I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who boo me. Wish I was a fool in school for cutting jam. Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river, man, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Oh, thank you.
Oh no, we snap.
Yeah, thank you.
Snapping fingers.
Dude, hey, listen.
That was a rabbit trail.
Everyone knows that new Mulan movie came out. And you know what? I was a huge fan of Mulan, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was bad in the cartoon.
But guess what? No Mushu, no soundtrack. No, I'm not seeing that.
Fuck that shit.
How do you think about Mushu?
What is another remake? By the way, you give me one more fucking Suicide Squad and I'm going to commit suicide. Fuck that shit.
I'm Harvey freaking Quinn.
Yeah, because Harley, she says freaking. She says fucking.
Honestly, okay, here's the thing. I was never a fan of them.
I watched the first one, and it was just Wiz Khalifa.
It was,
and then they had Logic and a fucking. Meh.
It literally was just a bunch of random shit.
It was like
It was like fucking Robot Chicken.
This is
Just
what they
all this
did. This is what they
random shit
did.
happening.
They got like a ton of mainstream artists to try to get hype, make the soundtrack, and they made the movie around the soundtrack. It's exactly what they did. It's a cop out. You guys fucking suck. So you know what you need to do? Make a different fucking movie. Try something different. Because Suicide Squad Part 6 is gonna suck ass. No one watches
Seriously,
it. No one cares.
I would rather watch 20 Fast and Furiouses in a row.
Family is everything.
I would rather watch Ludacris driving a Volkswagen Bug to work for 20 hours in a Fast and Furious than watch fucking Suicide
Squad is so bad. Fuck it. You know what I'm tired of? You want to know what grinds my gears?
What is it?
I'm
What
gonna
is
fucking tell you. We don't come up with new shit anymore. We just redo old
Yes,
shit.
bro.
Next up,
Oh my God.
we're gonna have fucking Tom Holland in Back to the Future with a fucking life jacket on, with fucking Zendaya as his mom.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's just
It's ridiculous.
It's all like, and don't get me wrong, I love remakes of old things in the proper form, in the proper.
Get a
everything
good
like
director.
this.
Don't do a low budget.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, for example, I'm not saying the Star Wars were terrible, but Mark Hamill.
I liked them.
I'm not saying they were terrible. I'm saying even Mark Hamill himself. He's like I feel like half of me feels like we should have left him alone to like preserve its staying power.
Like the problem was, I thought Daisy Ridley was kind of attractive, so that's why
I think so
watched
too.
it. Yeah,
But I'm saying the majority. There are some that are like. I'm not talking about a series that was old and they continued it. I'm saying remakes of movies.
Exactly.
Like from an old one they made. And
Mulan,
that
ass.
fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Fucking
Suicide Squad
sucked.
Part 4, ass. The Joker did a good job. We'll give
Joker,
you that
good,
one
good.
because they had a good
Thank you.
budget.
Good one, Joaquin.
If you want good things, you spend good money on them. You want
Yeah.
shitty things, you spend no money on them.
Yeah. You're not going to go to the stock market and put $100 in and expect to be a millionaire next month.
Exactly. Unless you follow Millionaire Mentor on Instagram, then he'll tell you how to fucking do it.
He'll tell you how to put a mattress on the floor. In
Yeah,
your
we know a
apartment.
guy who knows Millionaire Mentor too. Yeah. No,
The point is, I agree with you. There's not new shit.
there isn't.
You know what? Who I want to see come back? Nicolas Cage.
Yes, bring him back.
Bring back Nick.
He banged an Asian. He married an Asian. He's at the top of his game. His fucking confidence is through the roof. Give him a real role. I don't want to see him in a 1900s Western film fucking stealing the Declaration of Independence.
Okay,
I want to
first of
see
all,
him.
Well, National Treasure was amazing.
It was a National Treasure.
It was in
I
2007.
said 19. I'm saying I don't want to see. We saw a preview of a movie where he was like killing witches in like the 1700s.
Yeah.
No, give Nicholas.
No, we talked about this. Remember, he went broke and he went and
Yes,
did a
I
bunch
know.
of low budget.
Iron Man reboot. Iron Man comes back in an alternate universe through Loki as Nicolas Cage.
What's the one? Escape from Alcatraz Island or whatever the one he did. That one was fucking good.
Lord of War.
It's called The Rock. Lord of War.
Lord of War was great.
And here I will say this: National Treasure was good. The first one was fucking amazing.
Yes, it was. It was
I'm just saying,
great.
bring back Nick Cage, man.
He deserves better. He deserves more respect. Stop giving him these shitty roles. Okay, he just married like a 14-year-old Asian. Fuck.
She does look really young.
They-
She's like in her 30s, but that's just
that's just how it goes.
That's just how it goes.
And that's a good stereotype. They do look young. they do look young. Yes.
My point is, I want. You know what I want to see? I think every so often, like all the top producers, top series should just put all Hollywood's names in a basket, ones that are forgotten about.
You know when they did
and
that?
They should pick one. And pick one every big film coming out, and they should revive a career.
No, you want to know what were great movies?
Starting with Nick Cage.
Actually, it was 1 and 3. The second one sucked. When they did Oceans, they brought at that time the biggest names.
Yeah,
in
all of
Hollywood.
them.
All
There
of
was
them.
no bigger name than Brad Pitt and George Clooney at that time. Not a single one.
Bernie, fucking
Yeah.
Bernie, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Fucking, they brought him in and they made him heist. heist.
And that was even actually, I'm saying, like, it wasn't so long that Good Will Hunting was, because Good Will Hunting is probably one of the most popular movies of all time. That movie was still, I'm saying Matt Damon, he's still famous now, but I'm saying it was at his height. He's at his height there. They're all at their heights.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, George Clooney's been at his height for a while, but anyways.
George Clooney, dude, he has always looked old, but such a good-looking old guy, man.
Dude. You know how many pussies he's bagged?
He's up there. You know, there's like the top 10. It was
him and Charlie Sheen.
No,
but Charlie Sheen's not attractive. However, he does that. He's rich.
Money.
Yeah.
Which I don't know from what. Like
2.5 Men.
He left for Ashton Kutcher.
But I'm saying he also did a lot of things producing wise and other.
Yeah.
Other
who is the guy? Magic Johnson. He apparently has the record.
No, he does. 100%.
It's like 10,000 women.
Okay, I wouldn't say record. Like, if someone knows a number, no one knows the number. But he's notoriously
he had
for
like a tally in a
hundreds
notebook
of fucking women a night.
Yeah. I feel like to hit that. Like, so if he has like a 3-way, he counts all 3 of like 2 of them, right?
He's like, hey, ladies, thanks for the assist.
Yeah.
How many abortions do you think he had?
Too many to count, dude.
I'm sure, especially because it was. Yeah, dude, he
Dude,
probably had a lot of abortions.
Dude, he got a fucking punch card from Planned Parenthood. Get 10, get the 11 free.
He comes in with the employees again. Magic again.
Magic. You keep spitting your magic. Yeah. Fuck. Do you know how many girls wanted to keep that baby?
He walks in. Magic again. Yeah. How about this time you use your magic to get rid of this kid? That's fucked up.
Yeah, he definitely had a punch card.
100%.
Do you think he put him on the credit card? Got those Alaska Airline miles?
He had like. I'm one more abortion away from diamond status.
Dude, he's going to Bora Bora for free.
I know.
Thanks, kids.
Yeah. Okay, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can't tell me that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can't.
You could be hurt with your feelings. I'm gonna be a realist. Okay.
Yeah, you can't bang 10,000 women and not expect all of them to be on the pill.
Yeah, especially because he's famous and he's rich, so they're all probably trying to get pregnant.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like I get like there's like the LeBron James.
Here's the thing I don't understand. Why don't they have male birth control?
It makes a lot more sense to take the bullet out of the chamber than to put a bulletproof vest on.
I've heard that. I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying maybe it's more complex because it's the egg. It's more of the.
I believe
it's the woman is the vessel, so that the vessel is where you go to.
Yes, I believe the pill. So a girl don't fucking. You know what? Fuck you. If you're gonna quote me on this, you come to around the lunch table. Don't expect facts. I'm just gonna act like it's fact.
Yeah, I can explain.
I believe that a woman ovulates like twice in their cycle, and the pill stops them from. So the ovulation is where the egg goes into the coochie, to where the cum can reach it.
Yeah.
The pill stops the eggs from ever going down. So you can just cream pie all you want, but there's no eggs.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, done correctly.
What's with the IEDs they put in there?
It's like copper.
Is an
IED? That's for fucking. That's what for the Taliban uses to fucking. I mean, same thing.
Yeah, that's, it didn't explain.
I mean, it kills kids. It's the same thing.
Oh my god! That's so bad.
Thank you.
That was fucking good. Hey, that was fucked up. That was really good.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Are we gonna clip that one and put it on Instagram?
Yeah, we're
Probably
that.
not.
Yeah, we are. The thing is, I would say
we're gonna get our promotions banned.
we are
again.
gonna get fucking banned for that.
That's a funny thing. Our promotions got banned for a while. We had to write a letter to Facebook.
Yeah, IED. That's explosive device.
It's an IUD.
An IUD is the birth control thing.
Yeah, because it's like an internal urine.
They put an IUD.
Clear.
You know, like the old the Western movies when they blow up the dynamite with the big box and thing.
I'd hate to be the string runner. Fuck, it's like 6 miles of fucking fuse. Imagine if it goes out. They're like, oh. Someone have a Bic lighter. We can continue this. Yeah, I believe it's like a copper device that like maybe sperm doesn't like copper.
What?
I mean,
they don't put copper under your skin.
No, I believe the IUD is copper.
It's flexible.
Fuck. Well, then what does it do? Is it a shield? It's a fucking shield.
No, I'm pretty sure it. I don't know what the fuck it does.
Yeah,
I'm kind of curious.
I just know that it plants itself in the
what does an
vaginal.
IED do? Blows up.
I was gonna say something, but I can't. We had enough fucked up jokes for the day.
So, and if girls are like, "Oh, you don't know what IUD is," well, sorry, I'm not. I've never had to.
I don't have one in my ass.
They don't put it in their ass.
I know, but I can't get pregnant either.
A T-shaped piece of plastic inserted in the uterus to provide birth control. It lasts up to 12 years.
Wow.
What the fuck? And can serve as emergency contraception if inserted within 5 days.
That's what scares me. Emergency.
Whoa! And can serve as emergency contraception if inserted within 5 days after?
Wow. Sperm's got a
But
fucking
apparently,
hustle.
apparently, there's a lot of side effects too.
Yeah, like craziness. Fucking,
I was gonna say headaches, weight, and menstrual changes, but
Yeah, that's what you just read.
because that's what I've been reading.
I'm just saying. The thing is, I don't want an emergency contraceptive. I don't want an emergency contraceptive. I want something that's just like it works all the time.
It says how it works: effectiveness, availability, and effort.
Effort.
That's what it says.
If your guy comes fast, you're fine.
Effort. What's the effort part mean?
Yeah, stamina. Or
If you
has a
really
tiny-
don't want kids, you don't get them.
Yeah. Like, do guys with tiny dicks have a less chance of getting pregnant?
Do the dudes with tiny dicks have a less chance of getting pregnant? I want you to think about that.
I'm saying because it doesn't go as far in. You know what I'm saying? You ever had those shots that just go really far and the other one just like bloop?
Yeah, it's like those dudes in the old circuses that shot out of a cannon. It's just,
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
I remember I was listening to a Basement Yard and Danny on there was talking about he hit the ceiling once. I was like,
no, he did not.
that's what he said?
Was he? Unless he was sitting on a fucking 2 high chairs, he didn't fucking come on the ceiling.
He said he hit the ceiling.
Was he on a ladder, laying on the top of the ladder?
Okay, there's no evidence, so we just have to take it for face value. I'm just saying it's possible.
How is it possible?
What do you think the farthest come shot is? There's a Guinness World Record for that. There has to be farthest come
I'm
shot.
gonna look it up. There has
Look
to
it
be
up.
because there's Guinness World Record for everything. Okay, what's your guess? I'm gonna say 17 feet.
I was gonna say 20.
Okay.
It's very. I chose a round number. You chose a very specific number. Do you already know?
No, I don't because I just guessed. Well, I was thinking, okay, I was gonna say like 40 feet. I'm like, wait, 40 feet? That's insanity.
I mean, that's like a fucking.
I was gonna say somewhere in the
That's a pass.
teens to upper teens area.
That's a pass to the end zone. I can come farther than I can throw.
There is a world's most famous long distance ejaculator. Some fucking
Yeah.
how.
What is it?
I'm trying to see.
17.
Holy fuck! Projected 18 feet and 9 inches.
Wow.
Some say, was it real? Or was all just a long distance wet dream?
Fuck.
Okay, I have to read this article, obviously. Okay. So as Americans toiled through what some are already calling this year's lost spring, with this is a recent article, with coronavirus depriving our schedules of haircuts, movie going, that's why, because he had so much time on his hands, movie going, and pretty much all other acts of fraternity, people filled their free time in myriad ways. They finished fuck tons of puzzles, plated meals in the spirit of Michelin-starred chefs,
wrote
and
this?
reinvigorated the snail mail industry. I didn't know that industry was...
Mailing
Oh, through
snails.
pen paling. Okay. There was also one 35-year-old North Hollywood man we'll call, quote-unquote, Matthew. We didn't want to disclose
Nicolas
his name.
Cage.
Smart man.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be known for that.
Who
either.
began training his body so he could shoot his cum farther than anyone else in the world.
How do you train your body for
I
that?
don't know. What the fuck? Do you do penis ups? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you do.
Put a little barbell on it.
Yeah, the biggest, longest cum shot, the ejaculation record. I'm bored. It's quarantine. Let's just jerk off a lot, he thought to himself back in March.
They actually interviewed the
I
guy?
know. To accomplish his mission, he's gotten his pelvic floor into prime shape through various exercises as well as the use of electrical muscle stimulation machines that work via anal probe. Apparently, anal probing has something to do with your cum distance. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to accept
This is what our unemployment is going to. So you all know.
it. We're paying for this.
Yeah.
Us blue-collar workers
Yeah.
are paying for this. They're typically marketed toward women who, after giving birth, may deal with incontinence, a higher risk of almost never fun pelvic organ prolapse, and reduced vaginal elasticity. But as Matthew says, muscles don't give a shit if it's labored for women. So you pop one of those up your booty hole and you turn it on and it shocks you into doing Kegels.
This is one of those ab shockers.
Matthew
in his ass.
also recommends vibrating Kegel balls.
Matthew, you need to. Oh, they said his name.
Oh my God. Okay, listen, I'm literally reading this as it's written, so whoever wrote this has a very foul mouth. He's already seen substantial results. A few weeks ago, he says a sexual partner of his challenged him to hit her in the face with his load as he masturbated while crouched between her legs just below her midsection. He overshot her face, however, and hit the wall behind her instead. Fucking fastest gunslinger this side of the Mississippi.
No, there needs to be video proof.
Matthew also supplied me with a video. He gave this dude a video
The dude watched it.
where he projects a batch. Okay.
Is this fucking BuzzFeed? What is this?
Nice batch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read the rest.
Yeah, that's.
But
good.
anyway, you get the gist.
The
Anyways,
jizz.
The jizz.
Ah,
Nice,
that's
man.
funny.
I don't know who. Fuck, man.
Do you think he had, like, one of
he's
those-
definitely unemployed.
Do you think he had one of those like paper like rulers and then just like sat there and see how far I could get it?
I mean, it's the only way to really do it, or do it and then afterwards measure the initial.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a Fat Max 40 footer for this bitch.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, we're at 46.
That's a good place to stop. We did talk about a lot of just ravenous,
Just
disgusting things, but
yes.
it's okay.
was
so
good.
anyways, if any, I doubt there was any parents that we know made it this far. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, if you ever hear this, I'm sorry.
Mom, I told you to
And
shut it off 20 minutes ago. So
my mom should have never listened. I told her. She probably took my advice. So, anyways, fucking A, what an episode. Time flies when you're a piece of shit, huh?
yeah.
So I will say, thank you guys for listening. Don't forget a reminder for those loyal subjects that the summer collection is still up and will probably only be up because it's the end of July right now. It'll probably only be up till September or so.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably take it down. Jack's taking his headphones off. He's already given up. Oh, he's wearing it. Look at that. So yeah, it will still be up there. Because obviously then after September fall is going to come around, we're going to change things up a little bit.
Fall collection.
And the summer collection will be available again, but maybe till like after winter, like springtime, it will be available again.
Yeah.
Because this year we didn't come up with it till middle of summer, so we'll be ahead on it next year. So anyways, Jack, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spence. You can find the artist for this amazing painting behind us.
Yes.
At The Great Jake Todd or thegreatjaketodd.com. An amazing surrealist painter. He stretched that canvas by himself.
Pretty crazy, actually.
Caleb did the woodwork. Shout out Caleb. He's going to be on an episode soon. And he painted that by hand. All we asked him to do, we said nothing. We said, paint what you think around the lunch table is. And he wrote the F word, so apparently we say fuck a lot.
Yeah, we do say. You know what's crazy? I listened to some and I'm like, God, I cuss a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I don't even know it. I never even notice it. And remember, I'd go over your uncles and I'd be like, oh, I see, because Shane always says, Z needs to stop cussing. I'm like, I don't cuss that much. I listen. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, we cuss a lot.
Like I do a lot. So I apologize for those sensitive eared. But I assume if you're
sensitive
sensitive
ears, don't
if
listen.
you're sensitive eared, you wouldn't even made it this far. Yeah. So
Z, where can they find you?
Isaiah_Lesney, or you can find both our Instagrams at our Instagram page at Around the Lunch Table. So thank you everybody. And
we have the Hot Ones episode coming
Hot
out.
Ones episode coming up.
Sponsored by Cascadia Pizza. Get it. It's good. It's great. It's delicious.
We're going to have Jordan Obaya, our videographer, is going to be here. He's going to be videoing the whole thing, and he's going to be asking the questions.
Yes.
As we're just burning our fucking faces off.
If there's snot coming out my nose and I'm crying, you know
it's going to
real.
be ugly. It's going to be raw. So
I think I'll make it through 6.
I won't make it
try
till
to
4.
I'm gonna try to make it though.
So yeah, so we're gonna do that. Anything else we're missing subscription wise?
That's it. Subscriptions are coming out. That's the first paid episode. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah, the first paid episode will be the Hot
Patreon
Ones.
is launching soon. The Patreon's almost done. We've been working on our tiers and everything. Been working on it nonstop.
So we're not doing Apple Podcast, Apple ones.
No, both.
Okay, so we will be doing
because if
Apple.
people don't have an iPhone, they got to listen to it somewhere else.
Yeah. So we'll be doing Patreon and the Apple subscriptions as well.
$5 help
and
us out.
I'm honestly, I'm kind of upset that we won't put the Hot Ones out for everybody because the Hot Ones one is going to be fucking hilarious.
But you got to pay for the good stuff.
That's true, and it's actually going to be recorded on Jordan's. It's going to be
Jordan's
super,
got 6K cameras.
Yeah,
it's going to be legit.
Yeah, and it's going to be the paid one. So
it's going to take him 6 weeks to edit it, but it'll come.
That one's going to be fucking hilarious. So
and we do have this has nothing to do with the podcast, but on Thursday, according to Jordan Obaya, we did a little photo shoot video thing at the fair, at the King County Fair. And that's just going to go on our YouTube. So if you guys want to check it out, it's kind of funny. The whole thing was a joke. We did a lot of dumb shit. It's like
you did a lot of dumb shit. You were talking into the $20 bill.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, money calling,
Check it out. If the money's calling, better pick up.
That's true. But anyways, guys, hey, thank you again, man. We're getting some good little traction here. We're already well into the mid like 3,000s already, so
Yeah,
we're
sexy.
already getting there. So that's pretty cool, man. Thank you everyone for listening. Look forward to a lot more shit down the road.
Yes.
This is just the beginning. ATLT to the moon, baby. All right, thank you guys, and
see ya.
Let's get rowdy up in here.